Good morning students, myself Jyoti Rathore, your English teacher. So students, we are continuing our writing part. Some of the portion we have already discussed. Now our next part, that is next writing part, we have speech writing. Clear? This question is very important, it will carry big marks. No? Good number of marks this question carries. Now according to your new syllabus, marks are deducted from this question, but still this is your long writing part. So you have to pay full attention on how to write a speech. Okay. Now let us see. See, speech writing, we have to discuss the format. Clear? Words supposed to be your own, but format that should be according to your format. No? So let us see this one. First one, we have to write address. Clear? Address the gathering, that is respected principal, teachers, students and good morning. Clear? Because in your school also you have heard that whenever a person is giving speech, first of all the person is addressing the people, those who are sitting over there. In the same way in your writing part also, when you are supposed to write a speech, so that time you have to mention all these things. Okay. For example, in school if you are giving, respected principal is there, teachers are there and rest of the persons are there. So respected principal, teachers, students, good morning. Clear? First line. Speech in 3 or 4 paragraph, because in your question also it is supposed to be given that this is your word limit and definitely one paragraph will have this much words, second paragraph, third paragraph and fourth paragraph. At least 4 paragraphs you have to mention. A speech ends with thank you. Definitely at the end of the speech you have to write, you have to mention thank you. The speaker thanks the listener for their patient hearing. Because the people, those who are listening you, definitely they have enough patience, that is why they are listening you. So they are the listeners and you supposed to be thank them. These contents are there. According to the occasion, you may include quotations. Okay. Whatever occasion would be there. If it is a speech on some like some gender issues are there. For girls education you are supposed to be, you are giving your speech. Clear? For example, any other, for corruption you are giving your speech. So according to that thing you have to add some quotations. Organize the speech into introduction, main point and conclusion. Definitely as the beginning I am telling you 3-4 paragraphs you have to mention. First or second. No? Both the paragraphs is your introductory part. Then we have some main points. In the beginning, in the middle we have some main points, at the end we have conclusion. Language and style should be mingling of the serious and conversational mode. Clear? For example, if you are giving speech, some of the serious things you have to talk with that, with the people, those who are sitting over there. Okay? Some kind of serious talk, serious conversation also would be there in your speech. Clear? Now, so these are the things you have to keep in mind. As I am telling you, language should be your own, but format should be in this one. Okay, everyone. Now some examples are there. You are Mukesh, Mukta or Saket. You have been reading the news item of Nithari killings. Write a speech in 150 to 200 words to be given in the morning assembly, stressing the need of keeping a close vigil at the anti-social element of the locality, taking care of your young children of the area so that they don't fall prey of bad characters. You all have heard about that Nithari Kand. Clear? The speech that person is supposed to give on that occasion. So the speech would be like this. First of all, we have to mention the topic. Clear? Crime against children. In assembly, if you are giving the speech, no need to mention any topic or this one, but as I am telling you, this is your writing skill, you have to apply a particular format on this one. So first of all this topic would be there, afterwards your name is mentioned. In question it is given there, you are Mukesh or Mukta, so she is Mukta, she is writing the speech and in this way class also mentioned. Then in the beginning, first 2 paragraphs. First paragraph would be the person is addressing the people. Here it is in this way, respected principal, teachers and dear friends, good morning. I am Mukta of class 11th. Today I would like to share my views with you on crime against children. It is horrifying reality with which we have to contend. So this is the beginning part, addressing part. Clear? Now this introduction of this particular crime against children, that is given over there, and see children, please see the language also, what kind of language the person is using. Some recent tragic events have opened our eye to the magnitude of crime against children. Mostly children are kidnapped for ransom if they are from rich family, or for begging and stealing if they are from ordinary families. Cases of child abuse are growing in alarming proportion. This much is enough. Now we have the middle part, the middle body part. The most disgusting and horrifying of these cases was one discovered at Noida, where the owner-servant team carried out drastically crime against children behind closed door. Investigation are unavailing horrible acts. In such a scenario, it is imperative that parents take good care of their children. Children should be trained not to trust strangers. This much is enough. Now we have to conclude our speech. Okay. So conclusion would be there. The security of a neighborhood depends on the alertness of citizen. We have a tremendous responsibility towards youngsters. I hope my words will think about the matter. Clear? This should be a concluding statement, and at the end you have to mention thank you. This much is all about your speech writing. Please children, you have to practice it. When you practice that how to write, then definitely you will get ideas, no? That how to write a proper speech, because this time in your exam you will have such kind of writing skill also. Okay. Now our next part of writing skill would be, now students, our next writing skill would be debate writing. Clear? Your speech and your debate, any one question will come, option will be given to you. But see children, you have to put enough practice on both the questions, because same type of questions would be there in your next class also, in your 12th class. If you practice enough here, it would be easy for you in your next class. No? So we have debate writing. The first and the foremost step is to choose the side, whether you want to write for or you want to write against the motion. So first thing, for example, any question would be there. It is not mentioned that you are supposed to write in for or you have to write in against. That is your decision. No? You have to choose. If you know enough thing about for, you can write in for. If you know enough thing about against, you can write in against. So very first thing you have to mention, either you are writing in for or you are writing in against. Always try to select the side you personally want to support and have more material information to write on it. If you know so many things about for, you can write in for, no problem. No? Then it is preferable to make a choice during your reading time. An ideal debate must consist of 4 paragraphs. So children, when you are writing or you are speaking your debate, no? That time that particular your material, your information would be divided into 4 paragraphs. Your first paragraph would be introduction and salutation. No? Like in that speech also you are giving introduction first, that I am so and so, I am speaking on this topic, clear, myself this one, respected all the people, all those things would be your introduction. And then you have your problem, clear, because debate generally written on that particular problem. Some of the people like it, that is why they are in for side. Some people doesn't like, some people don't like it, so they are on against side. So that problem would be discussed. The next thing your solution, and the last thing your conclusion. Problem also you yourself have to raise, solution also you yourself have to give, and then we have conclusion. Okay. Now I just want to tell you all the things in detail. First of all, we have introduction. In this introduction children, this kind of things you have to mention. First one, good morning everyone, esteemed judges, honorable guests, respected teachers and my dear fellow students. Okay, this is your introduction and this would be your introductory part. I am so and so. I feel honored to have given this opportunity to speak in for and against this particular topic. Clear? Topic along with this for or against motion that you have to describe. Understood? Now, the second thing would be body. This is the main paragraph or the body of your answer. Always begin with the meaning of the topic or the explanation of the topic in more than a line. Okay. Then start quoting the issues. Very important, children, whenever you are giving any speech or you are talking about debate, this is very important if you are mentioning the quotation. No? It will give more stress and it seems more favorable also to support your answer. Now you will get definitely good marks. Now it is important you follow a sequence. It is possible that you have too many points or very few points. When you have a lot of varied point, it is better you choose few best one and write line on each. In case you have very few, already explain them in at least 2 to 3 lines. No? Now make sure you are clear with your thoughts, only then you will be able to put them in the words unambiguously. Clear? Like you have thoughts, clear, but you know how to mention all these thoughts in a sequential manner. No? All the things would be properly written. Anyhow, you can't write anything. This is a very important thing for your writing skill part. Then solution. For every problem there is a solution. This paragraph needs to be short and crisp, whereby you are supposed to give a rational and practical solution for all the above problems. Now, like that particular problem is discussing over there. For that you have some kind of rational thoughts, you have some practical thoughts, that would be your solution part. In case you are not able to figure out one, keep in mind a few general ones. It could involve spreading awareness, campaigns, strengthen laws and their strict implementation, education, etc. For example, in this one I have already mentioned that if you are not having any kind of ideas, like what I supposed to give as a solution. So in that one you have to keep in mind like spreading awareness. Clear? Some government schemes are going on, that could be a form of spreading awareness. That particular thing you have to mention. Some kind of campaigns, clear, from general public, some kind of road shows are issues. So that would be a campaign that you can mention. Some kind of laws, no? From government side, if some kind of strict laws are there for that particular thing, like the age for the marriage would be 18, clear. So that is a law for a girl child, and for boy it would be 21. So that is a law that you have to mention here. And then some kind of implemented things from government side or from public side, some kind of implementation, some educational issues, that also you have to discuss as a solution. So these are the things which you have to keep in mind while you are giving your solution, and many more things are there. Lots of things are there when we are talking about this one. And then using a quote never hurts. It can be general ones like on working together. Every situation can be faced and solved if there is a unity. So here some kind of handy ones I am giving you. Okay. Some quotations you have to use, for example, on that particular issue, unity. If you are writing your debate on unity, these kind of thoughts, these kind of quotations you can use. For example, wherever there is unity, there is always a victory. Unity is strength, united we stand, divided we fall, and many more things are there. Okay, all of you? Now, the last part of our debate writing would be conclusion. This involves clarification of your statement and stand along with thanking the audience for being such patient listener. Again, like in speech also we are thanking our listener, here also in our debate we have to give them thank you. This paragraph need to be short and precise. Here you can add some glitter to your art piece with some of the quotes, like the word impossible itself says I am possible. No? This is like a glitter. For example, you are making a painting and you are making some, some broad lines if you are making with the help of some glitter. In the same way, if you are giving some speech or you are giving some like some kind of things, debate. No? So in that debate, if you are using at last, that impossible itself means I am possible. This is a very good thing. No? Common thing, but very good ones. So in this way we have to conclude our debate. Now children, very important thing, some of the thing you do and some of the thing you don't do while writing your debate writing. So first thing would be, before you begin with writing, write down all the points at the back of your answer sheet so that you do not forget relevant topic while writing. This also help you in maintaining a sequence, which is very important. Okay, as I am telling you about a girl child, if you are writing, enough things are there in your mind and you are thinking I will write this one, that one, this one, that one, but that is not the way. No? Better all those ideas at the back side of your question paper you can mention 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This 6 point I have to explain in my debate writing. Okay, that would be better for you. Make sure you double check of the grammatical accuracy and spelling, very important children. As many times you are telling, miss, this thing would be correct, that thing would be correct, but your grammar, that is children, you have to pay full attention on it, because this is your language part. Clear? Not any other subject I am talking about language. In your language, accuracy would be there, spellings would be correct. Clear? Grammar, no grammar problem would be there. So, you will get marks over there. It will carry marks, that is why. Leave educate number of line between paragraph to make it look more clean. As in that speech also I had shown you, clear? There also paragraphs are there. So, particular paragraph will show that this student is clear with his or her thoughts. So, that is why one paragraph, this one, next paragraph, this one. Accuracy would be there. If you are giving paragraph like you are writing in that particular paragraph. So, definitely it will look very clean and the teacher must know that this particular child knows this much. Okay. Then underlining the main points, that is very important. In some of the board copies I had seen the students, those who are very clear with their thoughts, they are underlining that this is my heading and this only I have explained. No? So, that particular thing, that important thing would be underlined in your debate also, or highlighted with some highlighter or with bold letters. Clear? Then so, it is advised to do it after finishing your exam using a pencil or a scale and underlining, because in your language you have enough time, I know this. No? You can complete your paper also, then afterwards you have at least 20 to 25 minutes. Within that time you can use the time in this way, underlining it, highlighting it, and then always have few general quotes in handy. They help in presentation and show you are prepared. So, quotation, as I am telling you, quotations are very important. No? You must have to mention 3 to 4 quotation in your speech also, in your debate also. Presentation is very important. Like a rough work, please do not present the thing. No? You have to present in a better way. Read a lot, debate to get an idea. And definitely nowadays so many issues are there, number of big issues are there in our society, now every day. So, those issues, just go through the issues. In your English newspaper also one column is there. In that column many of the time I have seen some good things are written over there. Those things you must read. You will get some new words, you will get some new ideas. So, with the help of those ideas you can mention, you can write enough on it. And then some of the things you do not do. These don'ts also you have to remember. Never mention any of your personal detail, that is your name, your school, your address, anything. This is a common mistake children are doing, like your copies are checked here only for 11th standard, but in 12th you simply do not know where your copies are going. So, that time you have to keep in mind your own school name, your personal details, that you never mention in any writing skill. Not even in your notice writing, not even in this one also. Then never write in one go. Make sure you follow the right format and make paragraph. As I am telling you, you have to write in paragraph. Just do not write all the things together on one page. You will not get marks. If the question carries 8 marks, you will get at least 3 marks. So, this is very important, that particular format, particular paragraphs you have to follow. Do not use slangs or short form. Okay. For example, many of the time I have seen in your copies for this, and you are writing in this way. No? Please children, do not follow such kind of pattern. This is not the way of your writing part. You have to write properly. No? And then For example, this example we can write IE, that is okay, but for other things don't use such kind of your WhatsApp language. As I am very clear with you, that is your WhatsApp language which you are using on your WhatsApp, that is okay, but in your exam don't use such kind of slangs. And then don't write wrong facts. Understood? Very important thing, don't write wrong facts. Try not to exceed the prescribed word limit, that is 150 to 200 words. This is the word limit which you have to follow while you are writing your debate, 150 to 200. That is according to your exam copy, it is nearly about 2 pages or 2.5 pages. That is enough, not more than that one. Do not invest too much time in just this type of questions. Clear? Because this debate writing, this speech writing, this is basically depend upon your thoughts. So you have to think and think and think. So don't think too much, don't spend too much time on it. Within that particular time, if it will be over, then it is okay. Otherwise, whatever you know, you can mention that much. So children, these are the things which we have to keep in mind while we are writing our debate writing. So both the questions, debate writing and speech writing, today we have discussed. Now this much only is your writing skill part. Clear? So be prepared with your writing skill because you will get good marks on it. Understood all of you? Now in my next video, I will try to start our grammar section. Only 2 things are there in your grammar section, so that also will finish within 2 videos. Understood all of you? So please be prepared for your next exam. So till that time, all of you, thank you.